Hey everyone, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to my video podcast that I do on um, usually on Sundays, but tonight I'm doing it on a Saturday night. Well, I was debating whether I should go out tonight or explore the great neighborhood of Brooklyn Heights. Is beautiful, man. Like if you go towards the water, towards East River, beautiful. I told you guys. I don't want to repeat myself. Uh, I wanted to explore Dumbo and Brooklyn Heights. Maybe go to a couple of bars and just take it easy on the booze and just maybe like have one or two drinks and then come back home. I don't know. I might do that. But then I checked with Siri, and Siri told me that the uh, the forecast was ran, and actually it does still shows. I think it's kind of forecast, in my opinion. But again, I had to ask Siri if you guys and girls, ladies and gents, and every other gender associates, if you bear with me, let me ask Siri. Right? Hey Siri, what's the latest on weather, please?
It's currently raining and 53 degrees in New York. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 53 degrees.
So yeah, 10 p.m. Right now it's like 9:32 p.m. Um, Technically, I could still go out and maybe have a couple of drinks and come back home. Cause Saturday night, everything starts late on a Saturday night in New York. But I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I do, but I'm just doing my podcast for now, so I'm just gonna stick with it. And if I feel like just having a drink outside, at a nice bar, maybe I'll do that. But I'm just gonna stick right now with my podcast. Yeah, how are you doing? Saturday night. Okay, holy shit. What the fuck, dude? So it's going until like 7 o'clock in the morning? It's raining until like fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. 40 degrees. Holy shit. No, I'm sorry, not 40 degrees. It's 40% chance of rain. I'm looking at like the percent sign next to the 40. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that the 40 degree? No, it's not 40. So it's actually 53 degrees and Fahrenheit, by the way, not centigrade. Because we still live in the cavage of British units, right? When the entire world is a metric, we are still suffering. In any case, I don't want to get into that since I'm an engineer, and that actually affects us. We deal with units all the time. So yeah, it's right now at 10 o'clock, a 70% chance of rain. Yeah. I actually know what it is. It's kind of weird that the way I feel. I actually like to go out when it's raining or snowing hard. I guess because we are, as human beings, we are close to nature, and somehow, I mean, if it's a nor'easter, no, you don't want to go out. But if it's like just like if it's just like snowing, I like to just like go out. Fuck it, who knows? I mean, who cares? Not who knows. Who cares? I'm not sure if I'm going out tonight, but well, I'm doing this podcast tonight, which is Saturday night, because I have a possible date tomorrow with a lady, which is the Sunday, April 29th. Holy moly, moly, holy. It's already April. God damn it, dude. Time flies. You know, when you're time flies as you grow older. That's what they say. I said that before in my podcast. That time flies as you grow older. Means that you feel, or somehow your body, or your circadian rhythm. Is that what it is? Circadian rhythm, not rhythm. Ridiculous. Ridicule. Boot. Anyway, so I'm sorry. That was my digression. So yeah, I don't know. I may or may not go out. Most likely not, because like I said, I am having dinner tomorrow with this lady, and let's see how that goes. What's going on? How is everyone doing, huh? Is everyone having fun? Everyone is out. Everyone is about. Are you just home? You're with your friends? What's going on? All right. So, how is my weekend going? Oh, my weekend is going fine, man. Dude, I just, I remounted the TV like maybe like half an hour ago. Because what happened was, remember what I told you guys? I set up the IKEA bed that came in the queen size, you know, in my real, what I call the master bedroom. So a master bedroom and the little office space where I had set up my bed. I'm going to call that the second bedroom. So I basically changed things around. Not to change things around, but I basically um, set up the bed here in my real bedroom, and the mattress came on Thursday. I think, yeah, Thursday mattress came, and then I set it up. And was it Thursday or Friday? 26th. 26th was a Friday or Thursday? Today's 28th is Saturday, so 26th was, yeah, Thursday. Thursday came, and then I set up the bed and all that, but I didn't sleep there on Friday. I mean on Thursday night. Why not? Because I needed pillows, and I was kind of not sure if it gets, I'm like, oh no, I don't know if it gets noisy, 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to do that. So I slept in my second bedroom, where I have the full-size bed set up, right? The IKEA one. And then yesterday, I went to, after work, I was supposed to meet with my ex-girlfriend, but then she was like, and I was really late at work too. And she first told me she was running late, and then she said, listen, I had to move out and this, and so I have a lot of things to do, so maybe we can meet some other time. And she was like, I'm gonna buy you dinner one of these days. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. I like people buying me dinners. That sounds really good, right? Yeah. So I was kind of running late too. I was about to head towards Soho because that's where we were supposed to meet. But then she was like, I'm sorry, I can't do this tonight. I said, no, that's fine, because I'm running late too. So then I drove back the underpass towards FDR FDR Drive, FDR Drive North, and then I jumped on Brooklyn Bridge and I came home. Actually, I went to the Marshalls first. Marshalls, TJX actually owns Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and what Kmart. I found out. Oh, by the way, don't sign up for any fucking credit cards, dude. I made that fucking mistake when I moved here, right, in my new place on Skimmerhorn, and fucking, I went to Marshalls and I bought a bunch of shit, worth close to like $180. I mean, like sheets, not sheets and all that, but um, some like kitchen stuff, like a table lamp and all that, you know. And then so I go to the clerk, right? I go to the checkout, and then the manager's there, and there's some beautiful lady. And I was actually like not flirting, but I was like checking her out, checking her out. But in any case, okay. So I guess you're a man, and even whatever. Okay. Besides the point, I don't want to talk about that. And then so well, she offered me, oh listen, if you get the TJ Maxx or TJX, is that what it is? Excuse me, rewards card, credit card, you get 10% off. I said, oh, okay, so do I get 10% off today? She was like, oh, okay, let me ask I think, well, you get the 10% off when you get your credit card and then at your next purchase. I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to sign up for that. And then she was like, all right, let me check with my manager. So she asked her manager. So she called her manager, right? So she called her manager, and the guy came, and then he was like, he looked at this and he looked up some bunch of shit on the computer, and he was like, yeah. You get you get the discount, you get the 10% off, which was $18. I'm like, holy shit. All right, so I'm going to sign up for the credit card. It's all right. But see, that's the mistake we make. Don't open up credit cards which are unnecessary. So now I'm fucking stuck with the fucking TJX credit card. Not that I'm not paying. And second of all, apparently the credit card, they were supposed to mail it to me, right? The physical card I'm talking about. It went to goddamn my old address. Apparently I sent it to my old address. So I called them up because I told my office manager, listen, just please remind me because I have to call goddamn TJX. Because they charge me, they charge me $180, but I have never seen the goddamn credit card. And I have never seen a bill, and I don't want it to go into fucking collections. And, I don't want to be left 60 days or 30 fucking days, So I called up TJX, right? TJX 800, whatever the fuck the number was. And I told them, listen, I just signed up for a credit card, a TJX credit card at one of your shops, Marshalls. And you guys apparently mailed it to my old address. I never received it, and I never received any bills. So, and the lady was like, the customer service lady was like, she was she was nice. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, looks like you have a late payment fee, which I'm going to remove, and I'm going to transfer you over. This is what I fucking hate. When people say, I'm going to transfer you over, they sound so fucking nice. I'm going to transfer you over to our, where the fuck the department is, where you can actually update your address. Well, why can't you update it? Why can't you update it for me? I didn't say that. I'm like, all right, because I've argued with these people all my fucking life, and I gave up. Not that I gave up. I just say, because you know what it is? It's a waste of fucking time. It's a waste of fucking time for me to argue with these people. So I just say, all right, yeah, transfer me, please. Let's just get this over. So she transferred me, and then I told the guy my address like 3 times. This is what happens. If your street name is Skimmerhorn, that's a very fucking, I don't know what is it, German, what the fuck it is. It's very hard to like. Well, I had to spell it out obviously, and I did that, and so finally, so they updated it, and I'm expecting my credit card, TJ credit card. But okay, so I'm sorry, I digress, I guess. Without digressing too much, shit, man. You know what it is? My beard is growing again. I gotta trim it. Well, you gotta trim it, sir. Oh, no, yes, I do it, yes. Yeah, that was my dialogue with the old man, you know? Old man from whatever the fuck it is. Mountains. Uh, so yeah, I went to Marshall's, and I picked up pillows for my new bed last night, right? And then the lady was asking me again, like, she was like, are you interested in applying for the TJX rewards card, credit card, rewards credit card? I'm like, no, I think I already have it. And she didn't even say anything else. She was like, okay. So I didn't have my TJX credit card, so but I used my regular Visa card to pay for the pillows and what else did I buy? Oh, I bought that. Oh, I bought another plant. See that cactus? Whatever the hell it is. It's nice, right? Plants are nice. Plants are nice. So I bought a plant, two pillows for my master bedroom. Remember, master bedroom is different from bedroom too. And I set up my office now in the kind of the hallway space between the living room closet and the entrance bathroom, because there's like, I don't know, 6 feet of space. So the table is, my computer table is like 2 feet depth, you know, in depth, and 4 feet wide. So I have those two monitors. I set it up and I ran the Ethernet cable, you know. So yeah, that's what I did. And so I think I'm all set, unless. Oh, by the way, so this was okay. So I think I kind of like my master bedroom, which I also call the real bedroom because it has the window and all that, right? So so yeah, I set that up, and then last night I was just watching. What the hell I was watching last night? Avengers. Avengers, yeah, I was fucking watching Avengers. Thor, yeah, Thor. I was watching Thor Ragnarok. I finished that, and then I was watching goddamn Avengers. Although I'm not really into that kind of genres of movies, but I did, and what the fuck it is. And then I actually slept in my real bedroom, which I also call the master bedroom, right? So I slept in there, and so I have that white noise cancellation machine. So I put that on the windowsill, right? Because one of the instruction was if there's street noise or whatever hell it is, it's really not street noise. It's just some machines in the neighborhood, you know, like condensers, maybe like exhaust fans for the kitchens. I mean, I deal with this shit all the fucking time because I have clients, restaurant owners, etc., etc., right? So it's noise from that. So it's not like people talking down on the fucking street, you know? No. So this noise machine actually cancels that noise too, and it actually does work because I slept. I didn't go like 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't. Or maybe because it was fucking Saturday morning. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it was. Because Saturday morning is pretty quiet in the parking lot. So I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now I realize. Now if it's a weekday and it's going to be a lot of noise, the white noise cancellation machine is going to help me, but it's not going to help me to an extent where it's like fucking, honks and what the fuck it is in the parking lot. So then at that point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep in my master bedroom. But then 6 o'clock in the morning on weekdays, I'm going to move into my bedroom too. Yeah, yeah, man. That's what I'm going to fucking do because it's going to be noisy. Fuck that bullshit. All right, I'm sorry to rant on and on because I also want to discuss the topics from my cheat sheet. Cheat, holy sheet, right? Um, I got some interesting topics, and I hope you all relate to that, and I hope you all are having an amazing weekend. Stay dry. Apparently, Siri is telling me, as you heard, that it's raining. Um, is it raining? Let me find out. What the fuck? Is it raining? I don't see a goddamn raindrop. Or is that because of the light? Hold on. Oh, maybe I do see a raindrop. So I don't know. I think it's all overcast. That's what. All right. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into my cheat sheet. Yeah, so basically, what happened was that this morning, I'm sorry, I'm digressing again, as I do. What happened was that I slept in my master bedroom, and I had everything in there. I had the pillows and everything. Oh, by the way, so this is what I'm going to say. Okay, I think I'm going to live in this apartment and any other place that I'm going to live. I'm going to live a perfect urban life. So I had dinner with my sister Thursday night, right? So that's what I was telling her. She was like laughing. Yeah, we had dinner somewhere. Where the hell did we? Oh yeah, we had dinner in the West Village, right? So I was telling her, listen, I'm going to live a perfect urban life. Your perfect urban life of a single heterosexual Caucasian male. Well, I mean, I didn't say that, but you get my point, right? I mean, not to bring my race or the race that I associate myself with. That really doesn't matter. Like a heterosexual. Well, I mean, I think that really doesn't matter either. But the point I'm trying to make is that, um, well, when I say heterosexual, obviously I'm into women, right? But besides, I'm going to live a perfect urban living life, which is not perfect urban living, perfect urban living situation. So this is what I have. I have the master bedroom, right? So I set up that 48-inch TV on the wall, and I have the Apple TV third generation, which I ordered. It actually came the next day. I couldn't fucking believe it. Actually, it came next day. And so I have that, and then I have in my living room I have the 50-inch TV. By the way, I don't watch fucking TV. I don't watch fucking TV. I just watch like YouTube and movies and all that, SNL and movies, right? And then I have in my secondary bedroom where I want to sleep, just in case at 6 o'clock in the morning, goddamn garage people parking lot people make a lot of fucking noise on weekdays. So I want to move in there, and then I have in there a projector that I used to have, if you guys remember, in my old place. And then I have another Apple TV there set up, you know, and then I have an Apple TV here in the living room. Also, I have three different computers, three different laptops. One is in the living room, as you can see, and you can see in the camera, you know. These are the old computers that I bought. These are the old MacBooks Pros that I bought from some genius computer guy, which I used at my work, but now they're not needed anymore. So I brought them home. So I have a different computer because I don't want to fucking move computers. Like so if I watch a movie, half of the movie tonight, and then tomorrow morning I want to watch it while I'm in my bed, because I have the projector there, Apple TV there. In my master bedroom, I have the goddamn TV with your 48-inch, and then the Apple TV. And then I don't want to fucking move the fucking goddamn, computer with the fucking, charger. Oh fuck, it's fucking like dying because, you don't have a charge. So I have 3 chargers, 3 computers, 3 Apple TVs, and 2 TVs, and 1 goddamn uh, projector. So I'm all fucking set. So this is the perfect urban living. If you want to live in a serious situation, uh, single, obviously. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess because even if you're not single, you're living with your girlfriend or with your wife or your boyfriend or whatever gender you associate yourself with. It's the same thing because obviously, well, maybe not. I don't know. Like if you wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and your partner or your girlfriend or the boyfriend is still sleeping, I don't think you can actually watch the movie in the bedroom. So that's something that I consider. See, this is the good thing. See, I had a perfect situation. Okay, so let's say that my girlfriend, we have a sleepover, and then she is a late sleeper. Like, okay, so this morning I woke up around like 7:30, right? I think I went to bed around like midnight, so I had like 7.5 hours of sleep, right? But let's say that she's like a goddamn sleeper, means she wakes up late, right? So then what I would do is that if I wake up like 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I would just fucking go into my second bedroom, or I'll just come to living room and then close the door into master bedroom so she can sleep in peace, and then I can just watch the fucking rest of the fucking movie or the fuck I was watching, right? Yeah, so that's the game plan. That's the perfect urban living situation. This is the perfect urban living situation I want to have. Why the fuck not? Everyone should have. Everyone should. My dad used to say, and I wouldn't believe in him because my dad. I mean, my dad. He's a great guy, but he isn't the ideal that I had in mind. I mean, he's a very nice guy and all that, but he never played any sports. I don't know. I saw him swimming, but like he wasn't into that. He was a different type of person. I mean, you can imagine, right? I don't know. I don't know what if you are a male, and I don't know what your relationship is with your father. But few things he said, and I understand now. And I'm going to take it to the next level. He said one time that, listen, you want to have a good living situation because when you come home from work, you want to like relax and not be, in the middle of a clutter and, or cramp or I don't know, man, what the fuck, dude. Oh, by the way, I heard Japanese. Some of the Japanese apartments, like in Tokyo, are like, like sleeping in a fucking box. Dude, how the fuck do you do that? What kind of a fucking human being can live in a fucking box? Well, I guess because Japan is a lot of fucking people. I don't know. In a small island, where the fuck it is, right? But in any case, so getting back to my point, and my point is that you always want to have a good living situation. You want to have a good living situation because you want to be happy yourself first. Like if you want to bring change to the world and you want to make everybody smile, I mean, unless you have some sort of a level of satisfaction on your own end, you can't bring a change, man. You can't bring a change to your life if you're starving or if your family's starving or you can't. No, fuck that. Don't be a messiah. There's no need to be messiah. Uh, Look out for yourself, your friends, your loved ones, your family, your extended family, and that's it. That's it. And that's the basic principle of living on this planet. If any aliens want to take advice from me, they can contact me, right? well, sometimes I feel like an alien myself when I talk about all these things. Then I hit a bottom, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? What's happening these days? Oh, by the way, so okay, I'm sorry. Let's just get into the goddamn future because I have a lot of topics to discuss, including what's happening around the world, around our lives, around where we live, around the movies we watch, right? All right, so let's get into cheat sheet because I don't want to go on and on. It's already fucking 10 o'clock, and I don't know if it's snowing or goddamn raining. I don't see any raindrops, so maybe it's just fucking overcast. Sorry. All right, so my first topic is Thor. Thor Ragnarok, right? Chris Hemsworth. It's a great movie. It's kind of funny, and it's a Marvel comics. I watched that. I finished it watching. Thor apparently is the lord of planet Asgard or the world Asgard, and etc. etc. And you guys can watch it for yourself. No spoiler alerts, right? No spoiler alerts. No spoiler. Only one thing I would say is that there's a character in there who speaks like really like Irish, in an Irish accent, and who's made up out of bricks. I don't remember the name of the character, but it's funny. He's like the fucking like the calmest person. All right. Oh, before Thor, I wanted to talk about Star Trek. I watched this morning. This morning, I watched Star Trek Enterprise episode first, right? Season first, episode one. Season one, episode one. Is that how you call it? Season one, episode one. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. So remember, Star Trek Enterprise apparently they aired it from 2001 to 2005. Is that what it is? From 2001 to 2005, they aired it, and uh, it has an entirely different cast. I watched the first one, and obviously Star Trek Next Gen, which is what I used to watch, right? Which is what I used to watch. I think I watched most of it, like maybe 80% of the episode, 8 by 10 of 10 episodes, where the fuck it was, right? From the early 90s. But then if you watch Star Trek Enterprise, it has a better technology because obviously that was like, I don't know, 12 years after that, 10 years. So they have better CGI and all that, obviously. And the crew is great too, and the stories are great too. Um, but the timeline of Star Trek Enterprise is set up in such a way that it's actually before the Star Trek original, which was with what's his name, William Shatner, from the 1966 to 1969, is what it was. Huh? So Star Trek Enterprise is set in the year 21 something. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to remember all these fucking years of all these fucking Star Trek movies? So yeah, not movies, but the series, the film series, right? TV series, whatever the fuck you call it. And so apparently, so it was set right before the original series began, right? So that's why the humans in Star Trek Enterprise, the humans for the first time, the captain, I forgot the name of the captain, Richard Char. What the fuck, dude? Let me just look it up. Oh, I don't want to give you guys the wrong goddamn information. Star Trek Enterprise. Star Trek Enterprise, right? There we go. Oh, by the way, those ladies in that movie, I mean the film series, oh, they're beautiful, man. Okay, Enterprise until the third episode of season 3 is an American science fiction, blah 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 blah. It originally aired from September 26, 2001 to May 13, 2005 on UPN, spanning 98 episodes across 4 seasons. Holy shit. 98 episodes for me would be 98 fucking days off like Saturday and Sunday morning. So if there are 52 weeks in a year and there are two, well, there's one Saturday and Sunday, so 52 times 2 is 104, right? So for me, it's 104 days of 104 days of the year, right? For watching Star Trek. So 104 means if I watch all 98 episodes every Saturday morning and Sunday morning, given that I'm actually really watching them, I'm not with my girlfriend in the morning, or I'm not watching anything else. It's going to take me about 98 days. There you go. Right? There you go. No, not 98. 98 divided by 2 days. 98 divided by 2 because I'm watching, 98 divided by 2, which is 49 days. There we go, 49 days. So it's going to take me 49 days to watch all 98 episodes. But in any case, so what the hell I was talking about? So, set in the 22nd century, 100 years before the USS Enterprise's 5-year mission in Star Trek, the original series, the series follows the adventure of the crew of the Warp 5 capable Starfleet Starship Enterprise, registry number NX-01. So there you go. So this is set in the 22nd century. I mean, exact date is, hold on a fucking second. After the 21st century events of the film Star Trek First Contact. Oh, okay, so listen, it's gonna fucking confuse the fuck out of me. But in any case, I'm not into. I've been into Star Trek lately, so I have to like fucking follow the prequels and the sequels because I haven't really followed it. If you ask me about Star Wars, obviously yes, I can tell you which one is a prequel, which one is a sequel, right? But in any case, you guys can look it up. So I watched that, and it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. And I think I'm gonna watch that tomorrow morning when I wake up. Right? There we go. All right. So next topic. How is everyone doing? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh yeah. By the way, so I watched Bill Maher's show. Bill Maher. What's his show called, man? Bill Maher's show is called not politically incorrect. Oh, the New Rules? No, not the fucking New Rules. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I just saw that like fucking 2 hours ago. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, Real Time. Real Time with Bill Maher. I watched that. I listened to it. He does that on Friday nights. He covers some interesting topics. Obviously, he talks about a lot about politics and all that. and he has the new rules towards, and then he has the goddamn overtime. He brings everybody like for like, I don't know, less than 15 minutes. And so I watched that. Very interesting. If you guys are into Bill Maher, you guys can watch that. But I'm just going to go on. I mean, move on, not go on. I could go on all fucking night. You guys ready? Huh? Are you ready for this? All right. So next topic. Next topic in my cheat sheet is Tennessee. I talked about Tor, by the way. Tennessee shooting. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Again, this is the fucking like right wing. These kids who have access to guns. Apparently, this kid who killed, I don't know how many people he fucking killed, dude. This is fucking it's getting fucking out of hand. And apparently, he had a history, obviously, right? They actually had confiscated his guns, and then you know what? What they did was they apparently returned the guns to his father, and then he got them back to his father. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why do you need a fucking? This is the fucking debate that we have to have. And again, I don't want to fucking go on a rant, but this is the fucking debate that this country has to hail on a real scale because this is going to get out of fucking hand. In any case, you got my point. You got my rant. We don't need any fucking guns in this country. Okay, nobody does. I mean, you could argue that, okay, I'm in the middle of fucking Arkansas and, there's no police. Yeah, there's still police there. You can still call 911, okay? Don't bullshit me with that bullshit. All right, so sorry, I'm just ranting, but people lose their lives. Innocent people lose their lives, and somebody has to say something, right? Fuck this bullshit, dude. All right, so next topic: Sears and Kenmore. What the fuck happened with Sears and Kenmore, and why do I have this in my cheat sheet? I guess because Sears and Kenmore, I think, are running out of fucking business, as did Toys R Us. Toys R Us. You guys can look it up for yourself, because it's already 42 minutes into my podcast, and I don't want to move. What the fuck am I saying? I don't want to go on and on about this. So Sears, as you know, is one of those like departmental stores. Kenmore, I think, is the same shit, and I think they are running out of business, or somebody else is trying to buy them. I think that's what it was. I read the news on CNN Money, the app that I have on what do you call the on my iPhone, right? Good news for all you dark chocolate lovers. Apparently, dark chocolate reduces stress and inflammation. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. So I think this is scientifically proven. Don't quote me on this one because I'm not an expert on this. I read this somewhere else. I think maybe Science Daily, one of those. Let me hold on a second because I downloaded the other day. Science News, right? So let's see. What the hell? Enable notification on major science news. Oh no, I don't want any notifications, sir. I don't want any goddamn notification. Oh, this is a space dock. If this is calculated, the best place to put your router. God damn. No, okay, wrong one. Okay, so that's the space.com. So in any case, so you guys can look it up for yourself, and yeah, so that was my take on that one. Dark chocolate reduces stress and inflammation. So that's good for your body, probably. Which makes me think that dark chocolate somehow is a what do you call, what is that thing called that actually reduces inflammation? It's oh fuck, that's a medical term, I think. Dark chocolate is a antioxidant. Antioxidant. That's what I want to say. So antioxidant looks like dark chocolate is an antioxidant, and so yeah, eat dark chocolate, but don't eat too much so that you know you gain fucking weight, and then you look like a fucking fat pig. Don't fucking do that. All right, moderation. All right, so next topic. Lobster eating animal activist hypocrisy. Okay, this is what I fucking don't understand. You know how these like people who eat like crabs and fish and eggs, and but they don't eat meat. Uh, Means like they don't want animal meat, but they wear leather shoes. You know, this is the fucking hypocrisy. I don't fucking understand. Okay, so they go to these lobster places, right? And they talk about how cruel the humans are when they actually kill the animals and then just to eat their meat. So these like so-called liberal, what the fuck they call themselves, right? Uh, they go to these like lobster places because they don't want animals killed. And you know what? How lobster is cooked? Did you do? I mean, obviously you know that, right? The poor lobster, it's an animal or crustacean, whatever the fuck you call it, right? Well, a fish is also an animal. I think it's in the animal kingdom. So this is the fucking hypocrisy. I don't fucking understand. A lobster is an animal which is actually boiled alive in front of your fucking eyes, and you are an animal activist. What the fuck? Why is there no humane way to like kill the lobster first, put it to rest, and then put it in the fucking boiling pot? What the fuck is this? Is the fucking hypocrisy of these animal activists and all that. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. You know, I'm not I'm not buying that bullshit. You know, I don't eat lobster. Okay, I don't eat lobster, and but you do. I'm not. Listen, I eat meat. I eat meat, and I'm not hypocritical. Yeah, okay, I understand that. You know, there are a lot of issues with eating meat, but I'm not, I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not being a fucking hypocrite. Sorry, that was my rant on that one. Oh shit, dude, did you guys hear about the fucking oh, Bill Cosby? I mean, I grew up. No, I'm not really grew up, but in the '80s, you know, late '80s, they would air the fucking like the old shows. And late '90s, when my father got one of those like fucking like small black and white TVs, and they would air like fucking TV shows like the next day because there was no like broadcasting station really, so they were using the VHS stations to broadcast. They bring them like a week after. In any case, so they would show Cosby show, right? Bill Cosby show every fucking week, one of those weeks, right? Hold on a second. Goddamn face recognition. Okay, here you go. So Bill Cosby verdict, and victims crying. So I watched a video, YouTube video. By the way, so I don't know if you guys know, Bill Cosby has been charged with sexual misconduct, and which fucking doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Like we were texting my ex-colleague from work, and like this is like the darkest fucking addiction of like drugging women, and drugging women, and then like having sex with them. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I mean, it's one thing to like show your fucking dick to a woman at work, like Weinstein or one of those, what the fuck it's, dude. This is like fucking out of hand. These fucking guys. these fucking men who had power, and I think Bill Cosby. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not an expert on law and all that, where the fuck happened. But it's not like one woman or two women or three women. It's like 50 fucking women. What the fuck, dude? And Bill Cosby had money, so why didn't he just fucking pay them off? Well, I guess they were saying, my ex-colleagues were saying, that he finally paid them off. But I guess he paid them off after the allegations and all that, you know? Not like he paid uh, somebody for sex. I don't know, man. So that's, I mean, this is like the fucking dark, like, I call it the dark, uh, underground shit, you know, what the fuck, dude, from the 80s. And I was actually reading one of the articles on CNN, because I have that app. They were talking about, you know, that Roseanne show. I never saw the Roseanne show, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Uh, and uh, and Bill Cosby, obviously, he was very famous in the 80s, but then there was this dark side to him that nobody knew, or people knew, but nobody wanted to talk about, because he was very powerful. And finally, now, because of the Me Too movement and all that, I think they have put him to rest. In any case, so that's my rant on that, because I'm already into 51 minutes into my goddamn podcast. How's everyone doing? But is it still raining? Let me ask Siri, because I'm not sure if it's really raining. Hey Siri, it's really raining?
Yes, it appears to be raining.
Shit. You gotta be careful. You can't say these things while Siri's on. Oh, you don't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. You know, in a very like calm, like robotic manner. You know? All right. So I hope you all are staying dry. Apparently it's raining. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I guess because of the light and all that. Um, all right. So the greatest news of all is that the Koreas are coming to unite. So apparently this is the end of the Korean War 60 years ago. Is that 60 or 80 years ago? 60 years ago. 60 fucking years. More than 60 years ago, there was the armistice. Armistice? Am I saying that right? Armistice between the North Korea and South Korea, because of the whole fucking like communism and all that, right? But this guy like flipped and he turned around the fucking tables. I don't know. I don't know. Like the North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, he's like, fuck this bullshit. I think that's what he said. Maybe somebody gave him a pill, like a fucking ecstasy pill or one of those, Molly. He said, fuck this. I think I understand why. And what I want to say is that this is the Berlin Wall falling moment of the Asia. This is the Berlin Wall falling moment of Asia, and this is historic. Trust me, this is fucking historic. Just like the Berlin Wall falling in the late 80s happened, and this is a historic moment. I think the Koreas are coming together, and they are going to form some sort of a coalition. Not coalition, but I think my take on this is that, I mean, this is obviously it's a really good thing for the entire planet. Actually, I did tweet to the Seoul government saying that in exchange for the nuclear disarmament, I think South Korea should actually extend their economic ties to the North, because North has nothing. You know, all these years of all these fucking decades of sanctions and all that. You know, I don't know how kids are surviving there. Kids, people, old people. You know, I think the South as well as the Western countries should actually extend their um, economic you know, hands to the North in exchange for their nuclear disarmament. And Kim Jong Un's really constructive, positive move to unite finally the two Koreas. And again, I mean, for me, I feel like an alien, and this for me is like cave shit. I feel like wasn't this supposed to happen like hundreds of years ago when we came out of the fucking cave? But we feel like we're still in the fucking cave. I guess what it is, right? It's late in the game for us to like building weapons and like remember what happened with fucking Russia, at the end of Cold War, like all these scientists and PhDs, students or doctors, who were working on all these fucking nuclear weapons, and then at the end, the whole fucking Cold War fell apart, and then they were struggling to find potatoes to eat because there was no money. In any case, okay, so 55 minutes into my podcast, I don't want to go on and on about, so let me just cover as much as I can, and I hope you all are enjoying your Saturday night. Yeah, I have two more topics that I want to quickly cover. I think, in my opinion, this is the second last topic in my podcast. Economy and quality of life is to shape the turmoil parts of the world. I think this is what it is. The turmoil parts of the world, including North Korea. I think this may be one of the other reasons is that Kim Jong Un, he is a young guy. He obviously hangs out with young um friends and all that, and they're telling him, "Listen, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, look at." Because young people are always more progressive, although I have said that they have their own fucking problems. The millennials have their own fucking problems because they can't get out of the fucking phone. Where the fuck it is, right? But still, I think they are progressive because of the technology. They understand the basics of human principles, and that is in order for a human being or a family, our partners, whatever the fuck it is, to survive is the economy. You have to have money and you have to have resources to survive and live, first of all, and then second of all, you want to have a quality of life. A quality of life actually is going to change the shape of this world. The economy and quality of life is going to change the shape of the world in the turmoil parts of the world, hopefully including Middle East, where people realize that, listen, as the whole world is getting better at having a better quality of life and economy, we have to fucking get rid of the fucking bullshit in our life and just have a better life for ourselves, our families, our neighbors, and so on and so forth. Charity begins at home, right? All right, so 58 minutes. God damn it! How come this fucking podcast went so fast? Holy shit! I'm sorry. All right, so before it gets into a goddamn whole 1 hour, my last topic is Smithsonian Robot Guide. Okay, so remember I talked about one of those Japanese robots? What is it called? Japanese, one of those fucking robots that's very like sociable and sociable. Is that even a fucking word? Smithsonian Smithsonian robot. Smithsonian robot. Okay, so Smithsonian, as you know, is a bunch of museums down in D.C. and they have hired a robot employee who actually greets the patrons who come in, and then he guides them. The robot's name is Pepper. She is the Smithsonian's new employee. It can answer frequently asked questions, tell stories, and collect limited information. Even better, it can dance, play games, and pose for selfies. Holy shit. So there you go. So Smithsonian, if you've ever been to Smithsonian, if you want to go to Smithsonian down in goddamn DC, so you will be greeted by Pepper. Not Dr. Pepper, the drink. Pepper, the robot. With that said, I hope you all are enjoying your weekend, and I will see you all next Saturday or Sunday.